This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Friday, March 16th, 2018. The title of this rant is From Russia with Lyublyu. Of course, I pronounced that wrong. That would mean love in Russian. The American spelling of that would be Lyublyu. Now remember, they have a different alphabet than us, so I'm not even going to try and spell it. But from Russia with love. And I'm just talking about what is going on and what the United States response is to all of this love that Russia has been bestowing on the world. And what are we doing about it? So if we look at the last couple of years, what has Russia done? They have taken over the Crimea. They have invaded parts of the Ukraine. They have done some heavy cyber warfare in one of the Baltic countries. I can't remember which one, Lithuania, Estonia, or Latvia. I can't remember which one. They are allying with Syria and in Iran, in Syria and in the Middle East. And in some ways, the United States is not acting as the dominant force there, which we need to be. And in the United States, Russia made extensive use of social media with bots and trolls and fake news to influence the 2016 election, and they were also actively promoting the betrayer of trust. So they did a lot of shitty stuff, and they actually promoted the betrayer of trust quite a bit in the 2016 election. And yesterday something was mentioned. With all the other shit going on, who knows if you can keep up with it. But it was pointed out that our energy sector here in the United States is very vulnerable to Russian cyber attacks. And what that means is that they have their software embedded in a lot of places that we have not been able to get out as of yet. And they could do a lot of havoc in a lot of areas. Now, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of shit going on too. We probably have a lot of stuff embedded with a lot of their stuff. But we don't want our stuff interrupted. And of course, that information was leaked. It didn't come out from any of our intelligence services. It was leaked. So what that means is that people in the United States government and those closely associated with it, those people who have dedicated their lives to protecting the United States are basically saying that our leader, one person, is not protecting us. And yes, yesterday we did increase some sanctions on Russia based on the poisoning of the ex-Soviet spy in the United Kingdom, but that increase still fell way, way short of the overwhelming, I think it was 98 to 2 in the Senate and 430 to 5 in the House, something like that, that we voted to increase sanctions on Russian meddling in the election in 2016. Didn't even come close to implementing all of those sanctions. This is not acceptable. We cannot continue to accept all of this love that Russia is giving to us and doing absolutely nothing in return. We are the economic and military powerhouse of the world, and we have known for years that the only thing that will deter this Russian aggression is to put it back right on them. And when you have sanctions that are basically a slap on the wrist, or as if there's a fly in the room and you swat it, that's it. There weren't sanctions on the oligarchs. There weren't sanctions on Putin. We could do that. Let's see if the betrayer of trust is willing to do that. Because if not, what this is, it's not sad. No, it's not pathetic. It's treasonous, and we must continue the resistance.